Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Arda Ozdemir. I'm the founder of the Institute for Inner Peace and Harmony. Welcome to the meditation class tonight. We're going to start with some breathing exercises to get the blood going, to get our mind into a calmer state. We're going to do the breathing exercises. So, first exercise is going to be all about the counting the breath. Okay, so count of four, inhaling and exhaling out of your mouth. Count of four. Then we're gonna wait. We're gonna do that for 15 times. I'm gonna count it, don't worry about it. And then we're gonna do count of two. Again, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Count of two. And then we move to the count of one, and then the fire breath at the end. The fire breath, I will show you how it is done, but it's mostly through the stomach, pulling the stomach in and only exhaling. Okay? So this is our first set of breathing. Okay? So get comfortable. If you like, lean back. Take a deep breath in. When you're exhaling, close your eyes, bring your attention to your breath. Just observe your breath before we start our series. Very good. Feet are flat on the floor. Bring your attention inward to your body, to your breath. Very good. So let's start our series. The inhale through the nose, count of four, and exhaling through the mouth, count of four. Starting now. Blow it out through the mouth. Inhale. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling out of your mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling through the mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're exhaling through the mouth, it's like blowing a candle. Count of four. Full inhale, count to four, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two more cycles. Inhaling. And the last one, inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now just normalize your breathing, eyes closed, inward attention. Observe what's happening in your body, the sensations in your body. Observe your breath. So now we're going to move to count of two. Starting now. Inhaling 1, 2. It's a shorter, half the length. And exhaling, again, blowing a candle. Count of two. 1, 2. Inhaling 1, 2. Exhale 1, 2. Quicker. Inhale 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhaling, 1, 2. Exhaling, 1, 2. One, two, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Last 5. And last one. Inhaling, 1, 2, and blow the candle. Exhaling out of your mouth, 1, 2. Again, normalizing your breathing. Inward attention, paying attention to the sensations in your body. So let's do the count of 1. It's going to be very, very fast. So it's going to be like only count of 1. And we're going to do this 15 times. Again, I'm going to tell you when to stop. You just breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Starting now. Last 3. In and out. In and out. In and out. A lot of oxygen is flowing into your blood, and blood is flowing everywhere now. And you may feel some tingling in your body. It's now fire breath. You're going to pull your stomach and exhale. You're going to move your diaphragm up to exhale. And exhale it through your teeth. Your mouth is half open. And you're just blowing the exhale through the teeth. That's all. Don't worry about the inhale. Inhale will happen automatically. And it's going to look like this. And join me after you get the routine. So you move the stomach in and then you exhale. This releases all the toxins. When you oxidize your body with the inhales, the first inhale and exhale, your body got energized, and you are ready to release the negative stagnant energies from your body. And this fire breath is all about that. Just like, and do it just fire breath when you feel a little down, when you have these negative energies over your shoulders and your energy. It will energize, rejuvenate you immediately, because you're going to throw a lot of negative energy out. Okay, so now the last breath work that I want to do is the square. So you're going to inhale, count of 5, hold it, count of 5, exhale, count of 5, and again exhale, staying out of breath for count of 5. Okay, so we're going to do that again 15 times. So starting now. Inhale, you can close your eyes or keep your eyes open. Hold it for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2. Slow exhale. Count of 5. 4, 5. Perfect. And then hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last cycle. 1, 2. Inhaling. 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Body relaxed. 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. Very slow exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Observe what's happening in your body. Inward attention. Completely inward attention. Paying attention to your breath, to your body. Very good. So now, slowly come back here. Open your eyes. How is everybody feeling?
Sleepy.
Sleepy, calm. So sleepy. Just try to get out of that dullness, get out of that deep relaxation, because we are all tired at the end of the day. So try to have a little more attentive mind, so that you're in the body, you're like really standing up a little bit to get that energy moving. If you kind of like go into that deep relaxation, you're going to get very sleepy, because these are all kind of counter remedies to our busy mind. So you've been very busy all day, working hard, and now these things are kind of coming to your body. You're like, oh, this is so great. I just want to curl up in bed and sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But if you stay active, it's going to be even more beneficial, more healing. Okay. So let's get to our next segment, and that's the self-observation meditation. So for those who don't know how to do the self-observation meditation, so let me describe it real quick. It's basically, the goal of this is separating ourselves from our thoughts, so that we become a third person looking into our mind activity, and acknowledge, notice all these thoughts that are happening, flowing in our minds. Okay? In order to do that, we need to have an anchor. So our anchor will be our thumbs. So bring your fingers on top of each other like that, and thumbs on top, and then put your hands very relaxed on your lap. Shoulders are relaxed, everything is parallel, feet are flat on the floor, feet, knees, and shoulders are all parallel, straight back, neck, and head. Everybody's doing good. Make sure that you have that circle, and you keep that circle throughout the meditation. Okay? Excellent. Take a deep breath in. When you're exhaling, close your eyes and bring your attention immediately to your thumbs. And I'm going to set the timer. Your attentive mind wants to keep your focus on your thumbs, but your thoughts want your attention. So they pull your attention away from your thumbs into your thoughts, into the images, the situations of the day, conversations you had, or maybe some plans for tomorrow, for tonight. Whenever you notice that your thoughts pulled your attention away, bring your focus back to your thumbs. Observe the thoughts, notice these thoughts, notice where your attention is, and then come back to your thumbs. Check in with yourself. Where is your attention now? Are you already lost in your thoughts? If so, observe that you are thinking thoughts. Notice what kind of thoughts are going through your mind without any judgments, without any labels. Just notice. Just acknowledge that you are thinking a thought. If you like analogies, it's like there's a pond in front of you and a lot of fish in there. Thoughts are like that in your mind. And you're just pulling a fish out of the pond, looking at the fish, and then releasing it. You're reaching out with your hand into the pond, grabbing a fish, looking at the fish, noticing the colors, noticing what it is, and then releasing it. That's how it is. Observing the thoughts like clouds in the sky passing by. You're not attaching to them, but you're aware that you're thinking. Then get hold of your attention and then go back to your thumbs. Keep coming back to your thumbs. Whenever you find yourself in your thoughts, observe the thought. Become that third person. Become that third person. Witness your thoughts. The technique is to get hold of your attention. To get hold of your attention and to go back to your thumbs. Again, observe your thoughts. Keep observing. If you have an active, attentive mind, you will not get too relaxed. So there are two polarities in this self-observation meditation. One is your mind is too active. You can't even feel your thumbs. You can't even bring your attention to your thumbs. Usually that's what happens to beginners because the mind is so powerful. One thought after another, you have no control over your attention. It just gets pulled in. And the other polarity of that is you are too relaxed. So you can stay on your thumbs a little longer, and all of a sudden you start to relax more. You lose your posture. Your hands collapse. So try to ride in between. Try to keep a firm posture, a very attentive mind. Come back to your thumbs, come back to your thumbs. This is a lifesaver. This meditation is a lifesaver because you are now taking the control back to your hands rather than giving it to your subconscious and your automatic reactions. Come back to your thumbs again and again. Catch a thought, notice the thought, and come back to thumbs as you release the thought. If you like, you can change the attention, you can change the direction of your attention, you can pay attention to your breath. Then bring your attention to your feet, how it feels, touching on the floor. Then you can bring your attention back to your thumbs. Observe your thoughts, your mind activity, sensations in your body. Beautiful. Be a little more patient and come back to your thumbs. Three more minutes. Give your best shot. For some of you, this might be the longest you have meditated. You felt that tug of war, if you will, between your thoughts and your attention. Your thoughts pulled you away. You didn't have any control over your attention. Slowly getting hold of your attention and winning that tug of war from your mind, from your thoughts, and insisting that you are going to keep your attention and focus on your thumbs. Let's do it. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. You can do it. 2 more minutes. Keep your focus as long as you can on your thumbs. Come back to your thumbs. 30 more seconds. Take a deep breath in. When you're exhaling, release your thumbs. Rest your hands on your thighs, relaxed. Take another deep breath in. And when you're exhaling, slowly open your eyes. Coming back to the room. How did it go? Good? Who did this first time? Okay. And any questions on the technique? No? Okay, so let me talk about the benefits of the self-observation meditation. But before, I like to kind of go into the subject through why do we study the system of life. How many of you listened to the first podcast of the Institute for Inner Peace and Harmony on iTunes? Okay. So in the first episode, I tried to explain why we investigate, and through the investigation, I walk through the roller coaster ride that we live, that we experience in life. Because when you have a great experience and you're feeling happy, you're feeling up, let's say you just got promoted, you're feeling extremely happy. And then you come home, you get into an argument with your spouse, with your significant other, you feel down. You have a great morning, you had a great breakfast with your family, you're rushing to work, and a driver cuts you off, right? And then boom, again, you lose that energy of happiness, and the life goes on like that, up and down, up and down, up and down. So when I left finance, I kind of looked at it and say, you know what? Everybody lives through these emotional roller coasters. We are always in this roller coaster ride. Why is that? What is going on? So in the first episode, I tried to bring this cycle of trigger events. You get triggered, you put it in interpretation to the situation, then your emotional reaction follows that interpretation, the way you interpreted the trigger event, and then you put your defensive actions, the aggression or passive aggressive or passive actions, reactions to the trigger event. So we all experience that. How much control do we have over our reactions? Zero. As long as we are unconscious, we're in the control of our subconscious, and we act according to our programming. And the programming determines the way we perceive these trigger events. So therefore, it is very important to study the system of life and understand why we are in this roller coaster ride. So if we want to understand a roller coaster ride and why we are so reactive, and no one can really control their reactions. If you're programmed to be passive, you're going to be passive. If you're programmed to be aggressive, you're going to be aggressive. The way you used to live and react to things, you will do the same thing over and over again. So the reason we study the system of life is to understand what is going on in our programming. Since we are in Silicon Valley, I call it source code, right? We see every time the same program on the screen. We are not happy about it, but we don't have access to our source code to change it. So when we start studying the system of life, you start to understand why you react to things. When you are doing the self-observation meditation we just practiced, you start to create a space between yourself and your thoughts. Why is that so important? The reason that space is so important, that distance is so important, it gives you access to your thoughts, and the thoughts give access to your source code, to your programming. So therefore, as long as you have 3 minutes a day, I will highly recommend doing the self-observation meditation to create that space, to gap or distance between you and your thoughts. Because when you have that control over your attention, then you have the understanding of your thoughts and the conditioning, then you can start choosing. In that moment, it's a fork, it's a moment of choice. You can go the same way that you have done and reacted for decades, or you can gain maybe a fraction of a second and say, you know what, I've been always passive. I always left the room when I was angry. I always, kept my mouth shut when there was an argument. I avoided conflict. What if I throw a sarcastic comment this time? So now you have a choice to react differently. Or how about I tell the other person how I feel, etc. But that opportunity does not exist until you create that space. And that's why it is so important to study the system of life, and more importantly, to practice the self-observation meditation. Okay? Any questions? So when we look at our thoughts, our perceptions, how we give meaning to these trigger events, it is really our palette, the color that we paint these situations. And again, as I said, the reason we paint those colors is exactly according to our programming. And in our programming, we base the source code on our fears. So if I have a fear of not being recognized because my dad never acknowledged my accomplishments, and I try to accomplish more, I try to succeed more, he turned his attention away. Or I come with, I came home one day, let's say, with a great, hey, I won the race, and it was just, 1500. It was this toughest race at school. I won the, school record. I came first. And he goes like, yeah, let's prepare the dinner. Like totally ignoring. Then I build this fear of not being recognized, and every action I do is for recognition. And anybody, not just my dad anymore, anybody who turns away from my recognition, I will react. However I reacted. Maybe I went to a room and searched on the internet, or later on I started drinking, or watched TV, or ran for around the block. Whatever, however I reacted, I will do the same thing. I will withdraw. I will maybe get angry. So that cycle will continue until I realize in that space that I create through self-observation that, oh, I have this fear of not being recognized. Then certain options start to appear. So I will highly recommend practicing the self-observation meditation. Every day, 3 hours, 3 minutes right after you wake up. That's the best time. You're fresh. Your mind is less busy. Okay? Very good. Very good. So now I like to move to the guided meditation, what I call self-compassion. In that, the self-compassion is also a very important energy to connect with. When you start realizing these fears, these underlying fears under your programming, all of a sudden you start to self-bash yourself, you start to feel sad about yourself, you start to getting angry with others, with yourself as well. There's an internal conflict that will arise as you start to understand the system of life and as you understand yourself. Self-compassion is needed to really hug yourself, to give yourself some slack, cut yourself some slack, so that you are really feeling the love for yourself, love and understanding for yourself. Because in those situations, that's the best you could have done. So for that, we need to activate our heart energy center, which is the center of our chest. So this is how the guided meditation goes. Let's go into the posture. Feet are flat on the floor. If you guys want to lie on the floor, since you have yoga mats, please do. It's the same. But if you guys are sitting, feet are flat on the floor. Again, 90-degree angle on the knees. Palms facing down on your lap, on your thighs. Arms relaxed, straight back, neck and head. Take a deep breath in. And when you're exhaling, close your eyes and start relaxing your body. Beginning with your feet. Relax your feet, relax your ankles, relax your knees, and relax your legs. Now relax your upper body, relaxing your belly, relaxing your stomach, relaxing your chest. Now relax your shoulders and arms. Your elbows, your wrists, your hands, and your fingers are all relaxing. Now relax your neck, relax your head, relax your face. Now imagine a beautiful energy ball. A ball of energy hovering above your head. A few inches, just a few inches above your head. Give it a color. Maybe it looks like sun, bright, beautiful white light. Maybe you like purple, maybe indigo. Whatever color you choose, it's bright, it's powerful, it's healing. And let that ball of energy slowly descend into your body. Let it flow through the top of your head. Let it flow through your head and face. Then let it flow through your neck and throat, through your shoulders, all the way to your arms and your hands. Feel the energy flowing into your palms and fingertips. Now let that energy ball flow through the center of your body. First, it flows through your throat, down through your chest, down through your stomach and your belly, and then it flows into your legs, through your thighs, through your knees. It flows all the way to your feet. Now connect with the bottoms of your feet. Your attention is now on the bottoms of your feet and feeling the energy is constantly flowing from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. Visualizing that energy flow. As you feel connected to the earth through the bottoms of your feet, root yourself into the earth. Feel the earth underneath your feet and grow roots into the earth. Feel deeper and deeper connection with the earth, with the ground you're standing on. You may feel tingling on the bottoms of your feet. Connect even more at a deeper level with the earth underneath your feet. Your body is relaxed. And now slowly bring the earth energy into your body through the bottoms of your feet. You're sucking that energy into your body. The earth energy is flowing into your body and going up through your legs, through your belly, through your stomach, and through your chest into your heart. It's flowing into your heart through the center of your chest. The earth energy is flowing into your heart. Visualize how beautiful that flow is. And as the energy from the earth flows into your heart energy center, open your heart. Slowly open the window of your heart towards yourself. Maybe visualizing yourself in your childhood. Recognizing some situations where you felt fear, where you felt vulnerable. Even today, maybe someone made you feel not worth, not important. Maybe someone didn't recognize you. Maybe you felt unappreciated. Just see all these emotions related to these feelings, to these thoughts, to these fears. Allow situations arise in front of your mind's eye as you open your heart to yourself. Understand yourself in these vulnerable situations, how you felt, and give yourself the right to feel whatever naturally comes to you. Right to feel the way you felt. No one can argue or judge your feelings, your emotions. They are part of you. Open your heart with that understanding, allowing yourself to feel. You don't need to defend yourself the way you feel, the way your emotions are coming out. You don't have to defend your interpretations and perceptions. They are natural outcome. They are natural effects of your internal programming that is based on your previous experiences. So anybody who would have lived in your shoes would have reacted the same way. Anybody who had been exposed to the situations and experiences you had would have reacted the same way, would have had the same emotions, same thoughts, same underlying fears. Take a deep breath in into the chest, into the center of your chest, into your heart energy center, and exhale. Exhale all the blockages, all the emotions, all the repressed emotions, all the feelings. Inhale again into your chest and exhale. Exhale whatever is the weight, burden in your heart is. Usually the repressed emotions, controlled emotions, suppressed emotions. Inhale again in your chest and exhale everything out. Let it float away. Now visualize yourself in any vulnerable situation, whatever comes up. And I'd like you to visualize giving yourself a big hug. Visualize yourself and give yourself with a complete warm and deep understanding of your emotions, of your reactions. Give yourself a big hug. Embrace yourself as who you are. Beautiful. Feel that self-compassion for yourself, accepting of yourself as who you are, and slowly come back to the feet. Bring your attention from your heart into your stomach, into your solar plexus, and slowly bring the energy down all the way to your feet, through your belly, through your legs, and finally meeting the bottoms of your feet, connecting with the earth again. Ground yourself. Ground yourself through the bottoms of your feet. Feel the earth, the solid earth underneath your feet. Take another deep breath in, this time full breath, full body. Hold it for 1 second. And when you're exhaling, exhale everything, all the tension and stress and the repressed emotions out of your feet into the earth. Beautiful. And now slowly come back to full consciousness and always connected to self-compassion, the energy of self-compassion, self-forgiveness, understanding of your reactions, emotions, and treating them naturally, treating them as a natural effect of your internal programming of your own experiences, past experiences. As I count to 10, slowly come back to the full consciousness, to the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Open your eyes. Very good. All right, this was self-compassion. I usually do this practice at night, right before I go to bed. I think we did about 15 minutes here, but I do it 2-3 minutes, kind of review what happened during the day. My focus will be on the center of my chest, just kind of opening my heart to myself, kind of accept the reactions, accept the usual, I couldn't choose the other way. I chose, my programmed way. Okay, I was unconscious. I was, in the mercy of my programming, of my subconscious. That's okay. That's okay. There will be tomorrow where I can hopefully be aware of that moment of choice, and choose something consciously. But even if I don't do it tomorrow, I'll do my self-compassion meditation at night, open my heart to myself, embrace myself as who I am. Highly recommend. At night, it puts you to sleep so well, because again, no one can argue with your emotions. No one can argue with your feelings. No one can argue with your thought patterns, programming, source code. It's yours. You're unique. Your experiences are unique. Just embrace it. Any questions? How did everybody feel?
Good.
Good. Felt anything opening in the heart? Okay, try every night. You will see a little tingling in the center of your chest. You will see you're a little bit more loving towards yourself. The following day, you will see energetic shift will happen. Okay, thank you so much for coming in, participating with your beautiful energies.
Thank you.
And practice at home, inward attention. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. All right, bye.
Yeah.